morning, everyone. It is dark 30, and we are on our way over to Orlando Speed World to get in line for tech. Everybody here is still sleeping in the parking lot, and we are headed over so we can try to get through as quickly as we can. Tech isn't till, or actual racing isn't until 1, I guess, or time trials. But you know, we got to change the car over. Now that I've got the nitrous filled, I can finally test it. Make sure, you know, just flip the little switch and make sure it all works. So anyway, hang tight until we get there. Guys, basically right there is the front gate. We're right here. There's the truck and the trailer. If you notice, right, all the way down there is the entrance. Notice how everybody is lined up all alongside the road trying to get in. The advantage. Guys, this is why you get here early. You notice there's only a few cars ahead of me in tech. You know, I'm right here, and you can see a few people are starting to get here. You know, everybody is still way over there trying to get all their waivers signed. You can see a bunch of people parked and stayed the night last night. So the guys are coming through already, starting to tech things. Alright guys, so we got a bunch of people that made it through tech. Now we're just waiting for our stickers to be installed. So you can see I'm kind of right there. So we got about 4 wide here. And then everybody's going to probably be diving over, I imagine, in these areas here to get their pits set up so we can get ready to go make some test hits. So Juanita is going to help with some of the tech in. So right here is Juanita. So she's going to be doing, I think, putting stickers on their vehicles for a little bit today to kind of help them out. Don't tear them numbers. Alright guys, so as part of our registration we got a couple of t-shirts, our windshield banner, a sick week hat, straw hat, and a chip for prizes. Guys, we got the brand new tires all mounted on, ready to go. Car's all emptied out except for some of the safety gear. Got the plugs gap to 30 thousandths. Swap out the plugs. Then we'll set the timing to 32. Hook up a bottle. Turn it on. Pressurize the system. Check it. Check the purge. We'll flip the micro switch once, for a split second, just to make sure we hear that psh, psh, you know, sound. And yeah, I think we'll be ready to go. Make a hit. All right, guys. So I have the nitrous system armed. The nitrous is not turned on, and I'm going to check the wide open throttle switch, and we hear the carburetor lug it down because it's adding extra fuel. Listen. So you can hear it plug the engine down because it was adding extra fuel for the nitrous. So now we're going to go ahead and put the nitrous bottle in, arm it, and do the same thing, and hear that little psh, psh, and see if the engine RPM goes up this time. Alright guys, so the nitrous is armed, the bottle is on. We should see a little something come out the purge. There you go. Purge is working. Now let's go check the plate. Alright, let's hear it rev up. There's the nitrous hit. Alright, so I just turned the bottle off. The car's off now. We'll just bleed out the nitrous. All right, guys, we are actually the first car in the lanes. First car to go down, or first pair, I guess, to go down. I'm just going to make an 1/8 mile pull. It is pretty windy out. That way I can at least check the plugs, see what the 60-foot look like, you know, and the 330, and then the 1/8 compared to some of my other slips that I've got sitting in the car. And we'll go from there. Take, like I said, a quick little plug check. Afterward, I'm just going to hot lap it straight back in, and I will check the plug, you know, in the lane here. So that's kind of what we're going to do. Haven't eaten anything, so anyway, that's what we're going to do for this first lap. Just an 1/8 mile hit. Try to make sure I arm the nitrous, the bottle's on. Do a quick little purge, do my normal burnout, you know, all that stuff, and you know, make sure I set my tack where I need it to for the shift at, not 6,000, 5,500, because everything's a little different this year. So we'll see how this first nitrous hit goes. Nitrous pass. It stumbled out of the hole, so I don't know if it was not all on fuel or what, or was loaded up a little bit. But then about, I don't know, a couple little ways out, not sure where, it just, you know, just took off. I'll have to pull up the app here in a minute and see what I ran. I'm going to take a look at the plugs here in just a second, or at least one of them, and then go up and try that again. I'll maybe do a little better purge this time, purge a little bit more out and see what it does. But yeah, it definitely, you know, kind of like a little pop off the line and then it went. So I don't know if it was what kind of happened there. So anyway, we will take a look at a plug here and go back up there and do a little better purge and try to make another pass. So I'm back in the line, guys, to make another pass. And if you look at the timing mark, it's right there at the base of the plug, right where we want it to be. So it's a nice clean timing mark. So that's good. So I think I'm going to leave timing where it's at, and we will do a little better purge and see how things work here. Alright guys, so I was talking to a friend of mine who has run nitrous before, and so it sounds like I need to take a little more timing out. So I want to, I guess, have the timing mark somewhere around the curve. So it looks like I still need to take a little bit more timing out, and then we'll make another pass after that. So just waiting to get near my pit. I'm in the lanes right now to try to make another pass. So pull another degree or two out and see what that does. Okay guys, so after talking to a few people, we did pull a little timing out, but we also put the bottle heater on here, and the goal is we're going to get this up to about 950. It was 800, so she's already starting to get up there. So
they're thinking maybe we're a little too rich. That way we have the bog and not enough bottle pressure for the nitrous to do its thing. So we'll get this bottle pressure up a little bit and see what we do.
Well, what we're going to try this time, guys, is actually I may be going wide open throttle and not have enough engine RPM for the nitrous when it hits. Talking with another buddy of mine. So we got the bottle pressure up a little bit, and what we're going to do is I'm going to leave, in my normal like 22,000, 2,100 RPM. And then what I'm going to do is just kind of roll it above 3,500 and then, nail it and see how it goes. And hopefully that will, not cause the bog issue, right? We can just, sail away, so to speak. See what happens with this pass. So that's what we're going to try. It's all about learning, figuring this out. So, we can't, I don't have a line or a trans brake, right, to really bring up the RPM and launch it hard, so the nitrous hits good. But that's what we're going to have to do, is we'll just kind of roll it out and then, let it go, and then kind of, like I said, wide open, and then shift it. 5,500 for second gear, about 5,700 third gear. See what it does. As you saw, that was a 13 something pass, and I think what happened is the nitrous wide open throttle switch didn't get activated from the carb lever. So I had to bend it a little bit and tweak it so it makes more contact with the lever arm. So we're going to go for a third pass and try that one more time and see what this does. So that's why we test and learn, and I need to show patience when I do that. So let's try it again. It's all about the experience and learning, doing something I've never done before. So let's figure it out. All right, guys, it's 5:21, and they just closed the lanes. And of course, they have a gate that they actually close. So if you're not in the staging lanes, you're not getting in. So we're going to get this last pass in. Basically, I figured out what's going on with the wide open throttle switch. So when I was pushing it down, where I have the mechanical link to, push the switch down, what's happening is when I do it out there, it does fine. I had my wife get in the car, right? We're trying to figure this out. And when she pushes down the gas, it would, push the lever arm or touch the lever arm, but it would move it a little bit, but it would not push it down far enough to activate, the switch. So there wasn't enough pressure on that. So I figured out a way with the zip tie to, push down that, and I put I don't know, what do you call it? Basically a piece of tube over that as well, so it would contact that arm better, as and make contact with that switch and activate it. So I think what was going on is I was not activating that switch properly. It was activating, unactivating, and the first run, the second run, it moved and it didn't actually touch it at all. It didn't activate, and so this third run, it should work now. So we'll find out here in just a moment. Like I said, we're on the lanes, and there's only a few cars left to run. Guys, we just did a personal best. 11:36 at 117. Got the wide open throttle switch finally figured out, and it, man, launched hard at 156, 60 foot. Best ever, everything. Holy cow, that was a lot of fun. I don't even know what the bottle pressure was at. Don't care. Finally made a full pass under nitrous, and everything worked the way it should. So, man, I'm excited. So with that, guys, pretty much now, we are wrapping it up for today. We got to pack the car up. We're going to leave the car here overnight at the track. And yeah, relax and go get some dinner and watch a little of the Super Bowl. So thanks for hanging with us, guys, for Tech Day. Keep hanging with us for the rest of the week. Let's see if we can't, you know, keep turning this time all week long now. So man, what a great day. Can't say enough about it, man. It was very, very frustrating. We finally figured it out. So, wow, that was awesome. Thanks for following along, guys. We will see you guys on the next video, the next upload.